Hi guys, as we know, a second state visit has been extended to Donald Trump. Now, Keir Starmer probably thought at the time that if he pandered to Agent Orange, he could gain favour and avoid certain tariffs, although that didn't work out as planned. Now, Nigel Farage, who claims to be a friend of Donald Trump, wants Parliament recalled so that MPs are forced to listen to him rant and rave about himself. Have a listen to this.
So Donald Trump is coming on a second state visit. He'll be here from the 17th to the 19th of September. But here's the funny thing. Parliament rises on the 16th, so he won't be asked to address the joint Houses of Parliament, as Ronald Reagan did, as Obama did, as Clinton did. No, he's going to be put down at Windsor Castle and won't do any front-facing events. Just compare that to President Macron of France last week, who was treated like a conquering emperor. Open carriage rides in Windsor, addressing both Houses of Parliament, and then he lectured us, he was damn rude actually, he lectured us about why it was wrong to vote for Brexit. Why does Keir Starmer think that the French president is a better friend to this country than the American president? He's got it completely wrong. I believe Parliament should be recalled and Trump should be given the opportunity to address both houses. That's the least we can do with our American friends, without whom our country is defenceless.
Okay, the least Britain can do. He's been extended a second state visit. No other world leader has received that privilege. But that's not enough for Nigel Farage. He has to be given an extension of that and allowed to speak to both Houses of Parliament, to rant and rave in both Houses of Parliament. Now, I'll get to that in a moment. But when it came to Macron, Macron is an ally of the United Kingdom. Donald Trump is talking about pulling the United States out of NATO. France isn't talking about that. France is talking about going shoulder to shoulder with the UK when it comes to dealing with Russia, dealing with Putin, and helping Ukraine. Donald Trump is going in the opposite direction. So I don't know how Nigel Farage can claim that Donald Trump and the current administration is an ally of the United Kingdom. Now, when it comes to Macron, Macron was critical of Brexit. Is he not allowed to be critical of Brexit? Because there is growing support for the UK to rejoin the European Union at the moment, and there is less and less support for Brexit. It's getting a bit niche that Nigel Farage is still trying to sell. Now, when it comes to Donald Trump, what is he going to do if he is extended that privilege to address both Houses of Parliament? Well, he'd probably start out by saying, the special relationship is really important and both countries work together. And then he would go off script and he'd start ranting and raving about crooked Hillary and about how the 2020 election was stolen and how he's, more persecuted than Jesus Christ, that he is the one who's delivering peace all around the world and he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize, and how Obama was corrupt and Obama was undeserving, and everyone is out to get him and he's a victim. And this is what he would be saying. And unfortunately, MPs and members of the House of Lords would not be able to ask him questions. They would not be able to grill him. It would be just him ranting and raving for whatever amount of time he'd be extended. So what would be the point of that? We know exactly what Donald Trump's gripe is with everything. Everyone is against him. He's on his own, but he's at the same time delivering great things for the American people and for the world and stuff like that. We've already heard that narrative. We don't need to hear it again. Now, maybe Nigel can ask for MPs to have a vote on whether Donald Trump should be allowed to address the House of Commons and the House of Lords. But I don't think he'd win it. He wants to extend it because he wants to force MPs to listen to Donald Trump in some sort of punishment. I don't think it's going to work. It's the Speaker of the House that decides whether Donald Trump will address or not, and he doesn't seem to be on board at the moment. Maybe things will change, but at the moment that's not the case. So I don't think Parliament will be recalled to listen to Donald Trump rant and rave about how he's a victim, but at the same time doing wonderful things. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.